What a time to be alive. What a very beautiful experience. Do you know why this beautiful experience is happening right now? And so many different paths and people are aligning, and why God is showing us and intervening and guiding our way right now. It's because new things are happening. And whatever's going up in the heavens, whether it's a Saturn's transit through your birth chart, where it's a Saturn return or something, or the moon is acting funny, whatever the case may be, we are in presence of a gigantic timeline leap. And um, yeah, anyway, I'm Kayla Anderson, and I'm a musician from Victoria, Australia. And if you're tuning into the spiritual videos, you might not care for that. Or if you're someone here for my music, you probably don't care for this. But I'd like to bridge those two worlds and be a companion for you on your journey, even if I achieve some level of fame or notoriety among my peers, or I blew up someday or sometime. If I blew up tomorrow, I'd still remain to be that guiding light, and I will continue to show as best I can what has helped me along the way and what sort of paths, and sometimes to my detriment, side quests I went on, and how I navigated those to become a better human. And that ranges from mental illness stuff, like navigating a schizoaffective diagnosis, where my abilities to communicate with the outside world and to be a functional member of society dwindled, and I was unable to leave my room for 10 years pretty much. I'd go out occasionally, but I had crazy agoraphobia. And through my suffering, there was a time where I pretty much gave up and I tried to off myself, and then, well, and then, I just, by some miracle, God intervened and I didn't do it. Something happened that kind of made me believe in a higher power. And I haven't had a ideation such as that since, and that was 2022. And it's 2026 now, so I'm 4 years ideation free. And what I'm referring to is offing yourself. I'm writing a book as well called Avoiding Hellish Detours, an Exit Strategy, which I might change the name. I want to have a perfect resolve to my life's journey where I feel like I've met the girl of my dreams and we live together in some kind of apartment, or we are physically I just imagine myself writing the rest of the book where I'm at a really level-headed place, and I've got a place to call home, which I do now, but I just see myself writing from the perspective of someone who's got everything he possibly could have imagined to have. And that book will be available in a couple of years or so. But that's another side tangent, another side tangent. My album, You May or Will Come From the Goddess, released recently, and it's getting some eyes on it, which is really nice. And you can find that on my Bandcamp profile at kaylanderson.bandcamp.com, or just search Kayla Anderson into Google and you should find it. On Bandcamp, there's 169 releases, I believe, and you can get the discography for a premium, but I think it's like 90% off, and no, it's 10% off now. I changed it, and Bandcamp has a new look to it. But yeah, this YouTube channel is all about music, but it's also all about spirituality and the things that make me me. So I'm not going to change for anyone. And what I want to create is tarot readings, and I'll do this for the rest of my life. Music videos, occasional podcasts maybe, and I only talk about certain dreams to very privileged individuals. I don't rally off all this information to my whole family or all my friends or anything. But I'll let you in on this. I'm going to start busking in Melbourne, and I'm going to start taking a pair of DJI Mic 2 minis to Melbourne and putting one on the guitar and one on my shirt. These are these little clip-on microphones. And I'm just going to go around Melbourne to the aquarium, to the zoo, to the main street on Swanston Street, to Burke Street Mall, to wherever the kind of journey takes me every week. And I'm going to film videos on location on South Bank and stuff like that for a long time, and create like a whole new era of this YouTube channel and my Instagram, and put videos up like that. So I hope you can follow the journey, and much love to you from Australia. And yeah, like, I'm so happy I'm at this point where I can just have a normal life, because for the longest time I didn't really see a way out, and hopefully what I do in life can work towards helping somebody else who went through something similar to me, because when I went through it, I didn't really have anyone. I had my mom. She was a tremendous help. I had my dad. He was there the whole time while I was struggling mentally. He never gave up on me. And I obviously had my brother and sister who never gave up on me either. But I just would have loved to have a friend during that time. Yeah. But it's all happy sunshines, rainbows, and unicorns here where I am. I'm very happy with the outcome of my life, and I'm so excited to take this next step with all of you who tune into this YouTube channel. I'll see you later.